Sometimes killers get away with murder, but Toronto police say there's always someone who knows something. We're going to take a look at the unit within the Toronto Police Service that's working to ensure those unsolved criminal investigations get solved.
In Toronto, we started our cold case unit in the late 90s, mid to late 90s. It was just as a way of, as the cases piled up on the investigators on the main side of homicide, and time had passed in cases, leads became cold, and investigators left the office. It was a way to keep all of the cases that we had that were unsolved being investigated.
How many cold cases are there in Toronto right now?
It's variable because each year we add a few more and some we solve some, so it goes up and down, but it's in the neighborhood of between 680 and 700 cases.
And what would you say is the coldest case that you're investigating?
We have cases going back, both missing persons and known homicides back to the 1920s.
At what point does a case become cold?
There's no specifics, but it's usually it's around 4 years. And the leads have gone cold in the case and the investigators have moved on from the office, then it'll usually be transitioned to our office.
Okay, now what usually cracks a cold case?
It's one of two things. It's usually either changes in science, whether a re-examination of evidence or the ability to examine evidence in different ways than we were before, to create DNA profiles, or it's changes in relationships. Basically, in all the cases that we have unsolved, we believe that there's someone out there that knows who did this. It's just a matter of, are they willing to come forward?